welcome back. It's Dana, and we're going to package up our Christmas tags. Yay! Okay, I want to show you, this is the design that I've come up with to package my tags. It looks kind of like a bag of chips, a little bit longer, and I'm going to show you how I did this. Really cute. Okay, so the first thing I used is a roll of craft paper. Okay, this is really long. I'm not going to be able to get the whole thing in the screen at one time. I picked this up in the wrapping paper section at Dollar Tree for only $1. And of course you can see there's a ton of it. And I've also, if you can't find it in the wrapping paper section, I have also found it at in the like shipping and mailing section where they have like envelopes and stuff like that. Okay, and what I've done is I have cut a 12 by 12 sheet. Okay, that's what we're going to use. And I did this and designed it this way because if you can't get to Dollar Tree, don't have a Dollar Tree, they have it at Walmart, but it's more expensive and you don't want to spend that money. I designed this using 12 by 12 paper so that you can use your 12 by 12 scrapbooking paper as well. So you can absolutely substitute a 12 by 12 piece of scrapbooking paper or cardstock. I put one together with cardstock just so you could see. That's super cute as well. The only thing about this, okay, it's not super forgiving because it's cardstock. So you can see it's kind of creased here from me working with it, but that's okay. I'm still super happy with it. But what I did to get this edge here to make it look kind of like a chip bag, let me see if the light will catch that. There we go. Is I used a paper crimper. And what I found with the cardstock is you can hardly see that. It didn't do well on the cardstock. So, but, you know, you don't have to paper crimp the edges either. So, okay, I have one of each of our Christmas tags here. I'm going to set those aside. And what I'm going to do to start is I'm just going to take my wet glue and all on the edge, I'm going to let this curl here because it's going to help me here in a minute. All along the edge in about a 1/2 inch strip, I'm going to put wet glue all over the edge of one edge. Okay? I know part of this is off camera, but I'm just putting wet glue all over one edge. And then what I'm going to do is without creasing the sides, okay? I don't want to crease this down. I'm going to lay this glued part down just over that 1/2 inch that I've got glue on, and I'm lining up the top here and the bottom. And I'm just going to glue this down, and you see I'm a little uneven at the top, but that's okay. My paper is cut unevenly, I think, because I'm lined up at the bottom. So all I did was glue them together with about a 1/2 inch seam going down the middle, as you can see on the inside here. Okay, with about a 1/2 inch seam, and just glued them together without creasing down the sides. Okay, so we have a tube. Now what I'm going to do is kind of line my seam up here in the middle. I'm going to try and work this, and again, excuse my shaky hands. I'm going to do the same thing here at the bottom. It's just about with a 1/2 inch lines of glue here. I'm going to close up the bottom of this. Now this is important. In order for this to lie straight, I'm going to hold it up like this. Pinch each side and let that close, okay? And then I'm just going to press that glue down. Okay, that art glitter glue has a fast grab. So whatever adhesive you're using for wet glue, just make sure that it grabs and dries really well. So now we have this. We have kind of like this little shape right here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put my tags in, okay? So I've got all my tags here, and I'm going to kind of line them up in my hands and kind of pile them together with the flatter ones on the bottom. We have all kinds of different shapes, and I want all their ribbons kind of coming off the top. So I'm just putting them together like this, piling them into a pile. And then here's I'm going to put our rosette on top there. Now with these piled together, and I've got the ribbons kind of tucked in the back here, I'm going to flatten this down a little bit, and I'm just going to slip my tags inside. Okay, so that's what our tags look like in there. Now what I want to do is trim this off just a little bit, okay, because it doesn't need to be this tall. My tags come up to about right here. So I'm just pinching, and I'm going to crease just the top, and I'm going to trim this off. Oops. I'll hold that together there. And in as straight of a line as I can, I'm just going to trim that off, okay? And I'm going to close it the same way that we did the other end. As I'm just going to put some glue, about 1/2 inch line or so. I'm doing about 1/2 inch because I want to make sure there's enough adhesive on there. I don't want it to pop open. Okay. And again, holding this up straight, I'm going to pinch this closed at the sides, and then I'm going to pull to where it closes and grabs the glue. Now, I want to tell you the reason I'm holding it up to do this, okay? If you press it down onto your table, the back is going to be flat and then the top's going to be curved. So I want it to be even. See how it's nice and puffed out evenly? I don't want the back side to be just flat and the top side to be puffy. And that's why I'm holding it up when I close them together. Okay, so now I'm going to take my paper crimper, and I'm not sure that I was gifted this, so I'm not sure where this came from, but I'm just going to put my end of my bag in here, and I'm just going to crimp just the edge of that. See how cute that is? I'm going to do the other side. Really cute. Okay, so now I want to tell you, do not go out and buy these. These are expensive. They're $20-something. I had a lady who gave me one as a gift. My best friend gave me it as a gift because she had a friend who was kind of liquidating a lot of her scrapbooking supplies that she doesn't use very often, and my friend got that for like $4 from her, so it was super cheap. All right. So I still have my glue gun plugged in here. We wanted to same side down. I want to put my embellishment on the front, but I want to add a little something to the top. So I'm going to run some twine around the top before I put my rosette on. So I'm just going to put a little dab of hot glue, just like that. And I'm going to lay my twine into it so that it grabs it and cools. There we go. And then I'm just going to wrap this. I'm actually at a kind of a skinny part of my twine, so I'll probably wrap it a few times here. I think one more time. And then all I'm going to do is put right where I put the first dab of glue, I'm going to just put another dab of glue and lay the twine in there. And then just cut it off. Came up. Let's get that down. And now my rosette. This is the one I chose. This is the one we made in the last video. I'm just going to put glue all around the back side, hot glue all around the back side. That's why we have that nice backing on there. And then I'm just going to center this and hot glue it over where my twine meets so that I know that that's nice and glued down. And that's it. It's that simple. Really cute package. I think my friends and loved ones are going to love these. Here's the one I did in cardstock. And I think these are going to be wonderful. I'm very excited that you guys have followed me along in this series, and I hope that you give this a try. I would love to see any creations that you've made here and what you decided to do for your packaging. So that's it for this week. Next week, I'm going to be starting on, I have 3 different ideas for December dailies. And since we're coming toward Thanksgiving in the middle of and end of November, we want to get started on those December dailies so that we can use them. So that's what our projects will be next week. I hope you guys have a very blessed weekend. God bless each and every one of you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.